Good morning, evening, or afternoon, and welcome to Book Review. In recent months, there have been several YouTubers who have been getting into the novel writing game, and some of them have seen moderate to major success on the best-selling charts. Today, I will be pitting two of these bestsellers against each other. Max Fosh's Clockworm versus the Zach and Jay show's Why Must I Suffer, to find out whose bestseller is really the best. So the first category is the cover, the first thing you see when you pick these puppies off the virtual shelves. Max's Clockworm is clear, concise, does the job. As demonstrated in the video, Max didn't put a huge amount of effort into his cover.
Oh yes.
But it's a decent cover nonetheless. On the other hand, Zach's. Now, if I were to be a bit pedantic, which I will be, it's a little bit busy, there's a lot of text going on, text a little bit too small, it's a lot to first take in. But it's clear that some hard work went into this cover, a photo shoot was done, so the first round goes to Zach. Now, the title. Many authors spend months, years debating what title to use. Max, on the other hand, took about 10 seconds.
Clock. I like clock. Clockwork. Clockworm.
Clockworm. There may well be some deeper hidden meaning that is yet to be uncovered behind these two words. But, as pointed out in the only one-star review so far of Max's book, neither clock nor worm represents any tangible link to the actual content of the book. Though, as Max stated in the video, poetry books don't tend to have titles that mean anything anyway. Zach and Jay, on the other hand, Why Must I Suffer? You've got a little cheeky pun, play on words in there. For the respect I have for the pun, I've got to give this round again to Zach and Jay. In Zach and Jay's book, it was actually Jay who wrote the foreword, and Jay did a great job. He highlighted some of life's most important and existential questions in just a few short paragraphs. It is, however, entirely directed and dedicated to ex-Ash Archangel 12 Musk himself, so it seems a little impersonal for the rest of us readers. Max, on the other hand, gets the job done and uses the word genuflecting, which gets high marks from me. So this round goes to Max. Yeah, had me at genuflecting. Now, cold hard number of pages comparison. Zach's here is considerably thicker than Max's. We've got 153 pages to a mere 25. So if sheer page quantity and shelf real estate taken up is what you're after, I've got to give this round to Zach. Price. Now this is the big one. This is what makes it or breaks it for some buyers. Max's comes in at a whopping £2.83 for this paperback edition, or 77p if you're on Kindle, with £2.99 shipping. There's no free delivery on this bad boy. Zach's, on the other hand, comes in at a monstrous £10 plus the £2.99 shipping. So the clear winner in terms of bang for buck is Max Fosh. Content. What is actually in the book itself? Max, as described in the video, has collected a series of poems from his friends' WhatsApps. And while many of these poems have clever and witty titles, 16 of them are called Life Questions, plus one's called Life's Questions. The evident lack of creative momentum when it comes to titling poems does unfortunately lose Max one or two arbitrary points in this round. Zach's, on the other hand, doesn't get off to a strong start. He prefaces the novel by saying that he hasn't put much work into it and hasn't even spell-checked it. Don't worry, I did that for you, Zach. There's 7. However, the pictures and illustrations throughout Zach's book is something that Max's book was missing, although potentially a graphic novel could be coming out in the near future. Just, you can have that idea for free, Max. Just, yeah, it's fine. Zach's book is actually also written entirely in rhyming couplets, which you gotta respect. And in fact, typos aside, the first 35 pages are just entirely works of art, each and every one of them. However, Zach, little one-to-one here. There's one thing that you failed to mention in your video that has ruffled a few people's feathers in the Amazon reviews. The final 117 pages of your novel are completely blank. What's that about? Think of all the trees that have been felled and pulped and made into blank pages for your book. So the winner of this round has got to be Max. Second to last category is the back cover, the blurb, as some people say. Max, I think there's some formatting issues that potentially were overlooked here. From a design point of view, the white text on the white background is fairly difficult to read, so possibly a different font colour may have worked in your favour on this occasion. Zach's, font-wise, were good. I've got a few minor gripes about this. There's an erroneous capital letter, there's a few missing hyphens, but we can gloss over those. And the little cosy picture on the back is completely random, but it adds a little personable value. It's quite nice. This round goes to Zach. Sorry, Max. And finally, the general consensus on the Amazon reviews. Max's book, as of recording, has 162 Amazon reviews with a whopping 4.9 out of 5 average score. Zach's, on the other hand, has 66 Amazon reviews with 4.6 out of 5 being the average score. Now for this round, the stats just speak for themselves. Despite Zach and Jay having double the subscribers of Max Fosh, they have a third of his reviews, plus a lower rating overall. So it's a clear winner for old Maxi boy. Overall, for those of you keeping track at home, we have a dead even draw with 4 category wins apiece. I'll leave it up to you to debate in the comments who really won. And Max and Zach, if you are watching, feel free to add your own comments, settle the debate. I'd like to congratulate both authors on their best-selling successes in the Amazon charts. If you would like to purchase either of the books that I've been talking about, there are links in the description to both. And actually, a way of deciding who actually wins once and for all in this contest is I can track the links and see how many orders have come straight from the links. So I guess the one with the most orders from these links is the true winner. Thank you for watching. If you have any other YouTuber books that I should pit against each other in the future, let me know in the comments. For example, This Book Loves You by PewDiePie versus Art is Dead by Tom Scar. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next Sunday.